stream. All right. No, don't do that. How are we all doing today? You know, we hopping on that Master Duel. Okay. Would you look at that? I'm early for once. Yeah, you're the first one here. Hello, Rosie. How are you? Marvel Rivals has an update, and I didn't feel like waiting for the update to finish, so we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead. Gonna lurk since I need to take Emmy to for campus, and she overslept. Reminds me of my brother. uh, anyway, I understand, Rosie. Have a good lurk. Alright. Just gonna pull up stream on me phone. There we go. Alright. Why is this shit so quiet? Come on. Background music. Let me turn this up a bit. Alright. Yoink. So, I've been kind of rolling with this dice rally here. You basically, you win, you get points, and then you spin some dice, and then it gives you cards and shit. Apparently, you can also get free royal finishes in this event, which is pretty cool. Deck I've been using is this Dark Magician themed deck. You know, the one I like to use. So yeah. When was the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh, actually? Because there's like a pretty insane replay I have to show, actually. Show my skills with the Dark Magician. This is a dice rally. There was something where I like absolutely just broke a person's board. And it might have been this one. Like, they had set up a board and I just like broke it. As like with the Dark Magician. Was it this one? No, because I selected to go first here, and that doesn't make sense. It wasn't this one. End of replay. Because the person gets to go first. Was it this one? We're at half life points. I don't think it was this one though, because I don't remember it being in the dice rally. It might have been this one. I think it is actually. Yeah, he's playing Dragon Link with the boot sector launch, the rocket monsters. Yeah, just letting his turn rock, you know. Because, like, in the dice rally, there's not really a whole lot of hand traps, so I did think it was worth having. Like, so I might as well just run, like, a bunch of engines, you know, for my combo plays. So yeah, he gets his Omni Negate on the board. This is an Omni Negate right here. That way, as you can see, Synchro Summon, you can put one Link Monster. Here, if your opponent activates a card or quick effect, you can remove one Boral counter from this card, negate the activation. He has an Omni Negate. He's got a face down. He's got boot sector launch. You know, all that jazz. But this is how I masterfully play around this. So we activate Shining Sark. He does this to, I think it's negate. Oh yeah, must discard all copies of it, right? So he basically what he wants to do is send this card to the graveyard and any other of the Shining Sarcophagus. Now the thing is with this deck here is that this is bait, all right? Because normally you would want to hit this if you see someone playing a Shining Sarcophagus deck, because this Dark Magician girl here, Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice, is part of the Shining Sarcophagus archetype, because it says right here, if this card is normal or special summon, you get out one Shining Sarcophagus from your deck to your hand. Like, there's an entire archetype based around Shining Sarcophagus. It's like a bunch of Yugi's monsters. It was a way that you could mix match a lot of Yugi's monsters while staying in an archetype. So it's different from the Dark Magician archetype, where it's like strictly like spellcasters. Hi, I was ashamed that I overslept. Rosie already filled me in. Yeah, she was here earlier. She's lurking, saying how like I gotta take you to your campus since you overslept. She kind of ratted you out. Anyway, so yeah. So normally, like, this would be like a death sentence, because like not having Shining Sarcophagus limits the actual Shining Sarcophagus deck. But because we're not playing Shining Sarcophagus, the only reason why this is here is for me to activate a spell card, and I'll get into why this is important later. But basically, all this is here is to fill up the condition of activating a spell card. I don't need it to resolve, I don't need it to do anything, I just need a spell card to be activated during my turn, and it has already filled that thing since, although it's activated, he's chaining it with this, but that, when you chain something to, like, negate it, that just means it doesn't resolve. It still activates, it just doesn't resolve. And so because this has already filled out its purpose, it has been activated, I don't need it to resolve, so let's continue. So yeah. So he's gonna do that, try and get me to discard all copies of Shining Sark. That way, all he has to do is focus on this. He negates it. Because, again, like, I'm just using this as bait right now. And so, I got him to waste both of his negates and, like, potential, like, destroying this card because he thought I was playing Shining Sarcophagus. So I have 6 Blue Eyes White Dragons and Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. I think you only play 3 Blue Eyes in one deck, but that is cool. I have like 9. So. But yeah, so then what I do is that I play her. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding 1 card. So I discard Dark Magician Girl here, in order to special summon it. When it's special summoned, I can add 1 Dark Magician from my deck to my hand. So I add the Dark Magician, obviously. Here is my really rare royal finish. I know. Sick. Now, I have more than Rosie, and we'll hold it over her head. Peek. So yeah, I play Magician Salvation. That way I can get Eternal Soul. Eternal Soul here. Every Dark Magician in my monster zone is unaffected by my opponent's card effects. And then also, once per turn, I can either special summon a Dark Magician from my hand or graveyard, or add 1 Dark Magic attack or 1,000 Knives from my deck to my hand. It does have a downside where if this card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. But we have ways to play around that, so it's just a really good bread and butter card to have. So we set it that. We play our Dark Magic Circle, look at the top 3 cards of my deck, and then I can either add a Dark Magician, or a Dark Magician related spell or trap. So we add Secrets of Dark Magic, which is a card that can either be used to fusion or ritual summon a card. And so, I then, now this is the reason why I needed just the spell card to be activated in order to summon Dark Magician of Destruction, because it is a fusion monster. It requires 1 Dark Magician or 1 Light of Dark monster. However, this card doesn't need to be fusion summoned. It can be special summoned from the extra deck by banishing a level 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster I control. But I can only do this, or special summon from the extra deck during the turn a spell card or effect is activated. So, because we needed to do it within the same turn a spell card was activated, this card makes for the perfect bait and activation requirement to special summon. And so, not only is this a 1-card combo for the deck, so it does actually have some purpose to it, it also just makes for excellent bait because I really don't need it. Because, like, this can add any card that mentions Shining Sarcophagus. So, we would add the Dark Magician, Magician's Apprentice. This has the same effect as the card I banished, like the same special summon effect here, where all I have to do is discard 1 card and I can special summon it, and it's a level 6 Dark Spellcaster, right? And so, it's technically a 1-card combo for the deck, and I run 2 Soul Absorbing Bone Tower in my Kashi deck. I don't think I've ever played that deck, but I think that's cool. But yeah, so we here because of that, right? This also fills the requirement, which is what we banished in order to summon it. And now this card is really good because when it's special summoned, we can add 1 Dark Magician or 1 card that mentions it from our deck to our hand. So we're about to activate that. And remember, we already baited out all of his negates. So we have like absolutely nothing to worry about here because he wasted all his negates trying to counter Shining Sarcophagus when the deck really doesn't need it. I just needed it to fill out the activated spell card condition to bring out him. So excellent bait. And because he has also the effect, his name becomes Dark Magician while on the field or in the graveyard. It activates Dark Magical Circle, allowing us to banish a card. And obviously, we're going to banish his Omni Negate. And then, cool thing you can do here, right? I know I already baited out all of his negates. Each time a zombie is special summoned, it sends 2 cards from your opponent's deck to the grave. That can be good, but it can also be bad, because some cards need to, like, be in the grave in order to get, like, effects. So, you want to be careful with that, but I think that card is pretty good to have. But, yeah, a really cool thing you can do with Dark Magic Circle and Dark Magician of Destruction is that, so, like, I'm activating its banishing effect. However, we chain it here with this. Even if he has another negate, right? We have chain blocked, which is a very cool thing because we can activate this immediately after activating this. That means that if he were to respond and do a chain link 3, right? This is chain link 2, so it's forced to negate this, meaning that we guaranteed get the banish off. And so, like I already pointed out that we had baited out all of his negates, but even hypothetically, if he had another negate, it would only negate this and not the banish effect because we did something called chain blocking. So, hello, Delve. I'm doing great. We're just going over a replay where I absolutely cooked with my Dark Magician deck. How are you doing, Delve? What is that badge you have? Is that like a code or something? What is that? Ugly sweater? That's really cool. I'm doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, we're just going over this replay of mine. As you can see, Oxizer down here. Just going over this replay. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. It's good to see you, Del. But yeah, because we chain blocked, he literally can't stop the banishing effect, even if he had a card. Like, he can't stop it anyway, because we already baited all of the negates. But, even if he had another negate, he can't stop the banishing of one card my opponent controls, because we are chain blocked. And that's how you use chains to your advantage, because you could do something called chain blocking, and then you're forced to... Like, you never want to chain block with, like, 2 cards you want the effect to go off, but if you have a throwaway effect, because we already have all the pieces in my hand to do stuff I want to do, and so I really don't need this to go off, because I can summon, Dragoon, which is what I'm trying to get into with Gaze of Timaeus, and, yeah, so it's like, I do end up using Gaze of Timaeus, so I'll get to Gaze of Timaeus because it's different from Eye of Timaeus. The Banishing sounds like a movie title. Yeah. So yeah, I'll get to Gaze of Timaeus since it's different from Eye of Timaeus because I inevitably do use it, but I'll get to it when we cross that bridge. For now, y'all know what's happening. I chain block, he can't do anything, and we add a card. So here we add Timaeus the United Dragon, because I'm like, why do I need to waste a card if I have a card here? And then Dark Magical Circle, we had targeted his Omni Negate, and we had banished it. So he has no more Omni Negate, right? And that destroys what was equipped onto it, of course. Now, we activate Timaeus the United Dragon's effect. Timaeus the United Dragon, I can either send one Spellcaster monster or one Spell and Trap that mentions Dark Magician from my hand or face up on the field to the graveyard, and then I can special summon this card. The go-to choice with Timaeus the United Dragon with a board like this, because, like, I run more Magician's Salvation than I do Eternal Soul, because Magician's Salvation allows you to set Eternal Soul directly from your deck. And so, the reason why Magician's Salvation is good is that it's pretty much free fodder to summon Timaeus. As you'll see here, in all my duels, I always go Magician's Salvation because I don't run Dark Magician Girl other than her, but her name only becomes the Dark Magician when you special summon it. And so, since it's in the graveyard, it technically isn't just Dark Magician Girl. And so, this card does absolutely nothing else besides being able to be used as fodder to summon out Timaeus the United Dragon. So we discard that, summon Timaeus, and then we activate Timaeus' effect. Now, Timaeus' effect, during your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters in your hand or field as material, including a spellcaster monster. So you have to include a spellcaster monster, but this is a Dark Magician deck. All of them are spellcasters. And so he's pretty much not only a free, like, summon, right? But also can act as, like, a polymerization to fusion summon because of this effect. And so we have Timaeus here. We fuse both him and the Dark Magician in my hand. It's important to fuse with the normal monster Dark Magician. I'll get to that in a bit. Instead of this card whose name became Dark Magician. But yeah. So we summon Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, the boss monster of the deck. This is literally, like, the card you want to bring out with the Dark Magician deck. Its fusion materials guaranteed you need one Dark Magician, and then you either, so you, these ones aren't really required, like, well, they are required, but like you can choose either one. Red Eyes Black Dragon or one Dragon Effect monster. I'm not running Red Eyes Black Dragon. You can, but I don't, because I think it's a brick. But this is a Dragon Effect monster, so it fills the condition of summoning Dragoon here. Alright. Now, the reason why we use the normal monster, as you can see, normal, reason why we use the normal monster as material instead of this here is because his effect, during your main phase, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict damage equal to that monster's original attack. You can use this effect up to the number of normal monsters used as fusion material for this card. And so, because the amount of times we get to activate this effect is dependent on how much normal monsters we use, had we have used this fusion monster here, right, this fusion effect monster, right, we wouldn't be allowed to activate this effect at all because we didn't use any normal monsters for it. So you have to use Dark Magician, who's the only normal monster I run in this deck, so that you can activate that extra effect, right? So we activate his effect, we pop this guy, deal some burn damage, then we activate Gaze of Timaeus. Now, Gaze of Timaeus, I can either target one Dark Magician or one Dark Magician girl in the field or graveyard. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that mentions that monster as a material by shuffling it into the deck as material. This is treated as a fusion summon with Eye of Timaeus. The reason why this is better than Eye of Timaeus is that Eye of Timaeus always had the downside of it saying a Dark Magician monster and not specifically mentioning the Dark Magician. And because of that, you could never search out Eye of Timaeus since it didn't specifically mention Dark Magician. It's mentioned a Dark Magician monster. This one, target one Dark Magician, does mention Dark Magician specifically. And so, this card can only be searched out, but is also just really good because it shuffles the material back into the deck. Now, the go-to choice for Gaze of Timaeus is not, because I know it says Field and Graveyard, don't shuffle Dark Magician back into the deck. You don't want to shuffle your normal monster back into the deck, because we're running Eternal Soul. Eternal Soul could just summon Dark Magician from the graveyard, and every time we summon a Dark Magician, Dark Magical Circle goes off. So we need Dark Magician in the graveyard for the loop, right? And so the go-to choice is actually him now, because his name is Dark Magician due to his own effect, right? And then that way it shuffles him back into the extra deck. And so if we summon him again, we get his special summon search ability back. It's just infinite loops. So you'll see, I target this guy, fusion him away, and then the fusion of choice, Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. This is important. We could get two Dragoons, but there's no reason for it, and why there's no reason for it is because, one, we already have a Dragoon, and two, your opponent cannot target spells and traps you control with card effects. They also cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Remember what I said about Eternal Soul's downside effect? If this card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. He protects Eternal Soul, and because his name becomes Dark Magician, as you see, this card's name becomes Dark Magician while in the field or graveyard, Eternal Soul protects him as well, so it's just protection all around. And Dragoon, even though his name isn't Dark Magician, he has his own protection there. So we're completely immune to card effects, like all of our spells and traps are. He's immune to card effects, he's immune to card effects. It's beautiful. Now, obviously we're gonna attack. He has 6,200 life points, right? So we attack. 1,800. We attack again for 3,000. He's at 1,400. Now, I don't really recommend doing this in case your opponent has a play, but I do win this turn. And it's all thanks to Secrets of Dark Magic, the card I mentioned that could be used to either fusion summon or ritual summon. It basically acts as an in-archetype spell card to meet any of those criteria. It's a quick play spell. So because it's a quick play spell, it can be activated during the battle phase. And so, I activate Secrets of Dark Magic. Again, I don't really recommend doing this unless you can finish off your opponent. The reason why I'm doing this is because I can go for game right now. If you cannot go for game, I don't recommend doing this. But if you can, then by all means. And so we fuse these two boss monsters together. Again, you don't ever want to really remove that. It's only, like, here because I could go for game. So, fusion them together, the Dark Magicians. It doesn't matter because I just attack for game. FTK with Dark Magician. You love to see it. You love to see it. So yeah. That was the Dark Magician deck. I'm back. Do I just stay awake at this point? I mean, if you want to. I ain't gonna stop you if you want to go to sleep or if you want to stay awake. Like, I don't care either way. Hey, thank you for the 3 stream streak, Rosie. I appreciate it. Anyway, we're done watching the replay. I FTK'd my opponent with Dark Magician. It was beautiful. Or is that OTK? Because it's like 1 turn kill. I think FTK needed to be the first turn. Since I went second, it was technically the second turn. So it can't be an FTK. It's an OTK then. Because I beat him in 1 turn. Damn, look at all these badges here that the dude has. I'd be a scrub trooper. Oh yeah, Emmy was flexing how she has more Blue Eyes White Dragons than you. Alright. Add 1 level 4 or lower warrior monster. We could negate this. I feel like, do we just, like, straight Ash Blossom, or do we wait until something else? Because he could have other starters in his hand. I'm gonna let this one rock. What's he playing? He's playing Sky Striker. I ain't gonna read this motherfucker's effect. He's drawing? I mean, I get free life points, so you know what, I don't care. What is this card's effect? Destroy all monsters on the field? What? Whoa, wait. I don't even have a single Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then why was Emmy flexing it? Each time your opponent, you or your opponent activates a spell card, place once. Destroy all monsters on the field except this card. What's the plan here, Chief? All right. Yeah, I don't know why she was flexing it. Then if you don't have any. Yeah, cause she was in chat earlier flexing it. He already used his normal summon. He did. We're gonna negate this one. Now that he's used his normal summon, he'd have to special summon. We're gonna negate this. There we go. It's different if he didn't use his normal summon, because that means he could keep... What a go to draw. So I don't know what this card is. It could be Imperm. I don't know, maybe because she saw Blue Eyes White Dragon. I do have Black Rose Dragon 25th Anniversary Edition. I got from a tin off Amazon. I actually have a Red Eyes Black Dragon 25th Anniversary Edition as well. I was opening card packs on stream. I have like a camera. Anyway. We kind of don't really need to do a whole lot here. I'm gonna activate this as just like bait, I guess. Because we don't really need to do anything. He lets it go through. Interesting. And Magician Souls. Appreciate that, Delph. We don't need this guy, so we can go like this. Again, I'm not really sure what he has. We are going to... In case that's Imperm, we're going to special summon Magician's Rod, add a Dark Magician, spell a trap. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. What does he have? We are going to get Dark Magical Circle, the alternative art. Yeah, what does he have? We're gonna activate Dark Magical Circle. Destroy 1 card on the field. So he's trying to destroy this. I'm not sure why you would do that though. Okay, I'm gonna Soul Servant. Because that doesn't negate, does it? I should show off some of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the server sometime. I mean, hey, yeah, go right ahead. What should we... I guess, yeah, which is Salvation. So she's gonna destroy a card. Yeah. But that doesn't negate, does it? It does negate. Interesting. Okay. Was that his only thing? No, it wasn't. He still has other things to do. Special summon. Okay. We're gonna get the free draw. Summon this card. Opponent wants to get 1. Wait, if an opponent's monster in the extra monster zone is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of your card effect. Well, this card is in the graveyard. You can special summon. Then you can negate the effects of one foot until the end. Okay. Since it was special summon, she's looking to negate the effects of one of my face-up cards. Another Soul Serpent. Not what I wanted to draw. Special summon one Sky Striker. Okay. You're gonna send away him. Special summon Tomias. You activate Tomias' effect. What is this card's effect? When a monster your opponent controls with 2,000 or more attack, activate its effect, quick effect. You can make that activated effect become destroy one Sky Striker monster. Link monster. Destroy one Sky Striker Ace Link monster your opponent controls. So he's changing my effect, but what does that do for me? When attack is declared involving this card. He's trying to destroy this? I don't really see how this hinders me. Sure. Oh, he gets to destroy that. Special summon. You could special summon this card. Wait. There's no opponent's card effect. You could special summon this card. What does that do for you, though? This card special summon. You could tribute this card. I'm confused. You're just back at square one. It doesn't do anything. We could... Honestly, normally I don't do this, but sure. Like, I don't understand. What does that do for him? Oh, damn! I forgot. I already tried to activate it earlier. My fault. We are just gonna activate this then. Yeah, I didn't know. My fault. We are going to get... Oh, I did not mean to activate this. Stop it! Alright. Bunny. Alright. So we banished these two, so... I was actually shocked. I forgot I already used Dark Magical Circle. What does he have in his grave? He still has some... He has one Sky Striker, like, effect, and one, Link. Actually, 2 Link, my love. 3 Link. So summon a Sky Striker Totem. Special summon her. Add it to her hand. If 3 or more spells and draw 1 card. Yeah. That's not once per turn either, so. Good number of monsters in deck. Graveyard. You can turn 1 card on the field to the hand. I don't mind that. That actually helps because I did not mean to set this. Thanks. No way that's your whole turn. Dog, that was going away anyways because of Gaze of Defiance. Oh, you're about to... Okay, I see what... He's gonna activate all of his quick plays to get swap them out between other Sky Strikers and then it killed me. That's what he's doing. I get it. Because he added all those quick play spells. He's doing that now. He already did it once, so he's gonna swap them out again. And, yeah, right here. Swap it out. I should have added Eternal Soul, I think. But either way, it was banished, so... Yeah. Summons out this one. It has 3,000. Adds another one of these. He attacks again. And then, I think that was only 2 copies, so he's gonna activate the 3rd one. Oh no, was that the 3rd one? Or are you only able to run 2? Smart. Yeah, I did not mean to set that. I just insta-click activate. But what was actually set. Negate that face-up target. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we misplayed. We misplayed. Magician's Salvation. It looks like this doesn't do anything for us, though. No, I misplayed so hard. Yeah. You got it. Because, like, that other card only adds it to the top. Off the top, you know? Sucks. It is what it is. I actually want to get, like, speaking of 25th anniversary edition of cards, I want to get a 25th anniversary edition of the Dark Magician. Since, obviously, that's my favorite card. Mystical Wrath Panel. Alright. He might have a hand. Is that a 60? He's playing a 60 card deck. There we go. Motherfucker, I played 1 card. Aight. We get 2 dice. 6. What does that give us? Oh, come on. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on! Opponent cannot draw cards except during the draw phase. That's actually pretty good. Hold up. This card will appear when you duel? That's not bad. That's not a bad card, actually. That's kind of a floodgate. Some cards need that extra draw. And we lost the coin toss. Did I just get, like, the god roll of cards to have on my starting board? Or is that starting hand? Because if that's the case, that makes a bit more sense. to have. Like, it's gonna add it to my hand. No, it summons it! But I cannot draw cards except during the draw phase. Add one Dragon Maid. Ooh, Dragon Maid. That's cool. Draco Dragon. It's because it's only drawing cards, it's not too much of a floodgate, but it would be hilarious if you tried to play like Pot of Extravagance or some shit. Ladies Dragon Maid. Oh, is that a new one? I don't remember that. Pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. Got cool artwork. Should I get like make a Dragon Maid deck or not? I'm not super keen on like, cause obviously a lot of my favorite archetypes are archetypes from the anime, right? And so, like, I don't usually play cards that are not like in the anime, but I'd be kind of down to what is this? There's that you could fuse summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling the materials on your field and or banishment into the deck? Really? I mean, fine, I guess. Alright, he shuffles the banished cards. Yeah, I figured it was this card. Yeah. Okay. Special one, level 9 or lower Dragon Maid monster from your hand or graveyard. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can negate the activation if you do destroy that card. So after that, return this card to the extra deck if you do special symbol one house dragon from your extra deck. Alright. We do have to, because that is a negate, we do have to time one effects. Start of the battle phase, you can turn this card into a special symbol. Summon out a bunch of monsters. Alright, my turn. Start of battle phase. Start of battle phase. Special summon. So we gotta get rid of those two before the battle phase starts. This is the negate. After that is gonna summon the House Dragon Maid. During the standby phase, yeah. So this doesn't do anything else. This allows them to tribute. See. Okay. Negate the activate. It doesn't target, so Red Eyes Dark Dragoon is still vulnerable to that. Okay. So they're gonna negate this. We have to worry about... Okay. Soul Servant? This is bait. I'm trying to see if I'm bait out that negate. I kind of clever. I don't know what to add to the top of my deck because I really didn't expect to go that far. I wanted him to think that I couldn't really like do anything, but how do we get him to think that? 'Cause that destroys. Yes, negate and destroy. Okay. I think they're waiting for a problematic card. Either that or they're gonna negate this. But I think they're waiting for like Dragoon to negate. If I'm not mistaken. Because this doesn't target, Dragoon is vulnerable to it. Because Dragoon is only... What? He had Effect Veiler? Okay, we're gonna go Gaze of Timaeus. Because we can actually dodge Effect Veiler by targeting this and shuffling it. Because it's not on the field anymore. So we can actually dodge it. Return one face-up card on the field to the person's hand. Damn. Hey, you know what? I was just doing it to dodge. So, I still dodge it anyways. And we'll add my Dark Magic Circle. Special summon Dragon Monster from your hand. Attack and defense is 0. Makes sense. Okay. Set one Dragon Maid, spell a trap. Okay. We're gonna play Dark Magical Circle. Ugh. I was hoping there'd be a spell card there. We're not out just yet. We're just kind of out. Fiend. Okay. We're gonna get this. He has to negate this, surely. In the graveyard? Oh, what? Actually? That's not entirely bad. Oh. That's not entirely bad. Oh my god. Please, no, don't negate it. Oh no. Yeah, it's over. We couldn't get past. He just had an answer for everything. Yeah, he had an answer for everything. We just couldn't get past. We couldn't get past the infinite negate. Just wasn't possible. I tried, I really did. But hey, sometimes that's just all you can do, you know? Point is that I tried my very hardest, and I have no regrets about how that duel went down. Ash Blossom. So you're a bitch. Turtle Soul. Then I'm gonna summon out my Rod. Activate Rod. Get Dark Magical Circle. Play my Dark Magical Circle. I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards now. I think I will add a card. I'm gonna add the Gaze of Timaeus. Those 2 motherfuckers. We go like this. Spatial Summon. My Dark Magician of Destruction. I forgot I could even do this because you're not usually supposed to. Motherfucker, what? You can't tell me your whole play was about a card you randomly got from the Dice Rally. I was just activating that for the lulz. That doesn't do anything. Dog, how come when I have a match, I like try to see if I could win, let my opponent play out, and then if there's no way for me to win, then I'll surrender. Motherfucker, my opponent just surrenders immediately at the fucking next card. Mirror Force Dragon's pretty cool. Like, bro. Like, you didn't even give me a chance to do anything. Like, we never even had a back and forth. When monsters you control are targeted for attack or by opponent's card effect, except during the damage to destroy all cards required. That's not a bad card to start off with. What are these god rolls I'm getting? Like, only time I get to play is when I lose the coin toss and the motherfucker against me gets to go first. Like, are you kidding me? There's just no honor nowadays, bro. Absolutely none. Like, Brody. I thought we were here to play card games, bro. Card games on motorcycles. Alright. He has a maximum C. That's why I could activate during the draw phase. Actually, no, you can't in Dice Rally. I just realized. What does he have that can activate during the fucking draw phase? Anyway. Dark Magician Apprentice. Ashy Blossom. Well, fine. the Dork Magicians. We will summon the Dork Magicians. That way we can summon out this guy. I didn't want to do that, but at this point, like, who give a fuck? Dork Magician of Destruction? Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. We will get our Dork Magical Circle. Jai-yi. Activate Dork Magical Circle. Ooh. Tough choice. I think I'll go Soul Servant. We will shuffle these two. Activate Soul Servant. Then we will get you. Activate Eternal Soul. I just realized I think I just misplay. Oh, alright. We're just gonna end there, I guess. Well, my fault. What are you playing? So fuck off. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have one so fuck off card from your deck to your hand, except I'm just gonna activate these things. Oh wait, I can't do anything with that. Hoping for happiness. I don't know if I'm saying that right. We're gonna negate that, I think. Alright. Don't mind me. I just misplayed the absolute fuck out of this shit. Alright, one monster I control. We'll draw 2 cards. That's a smart choice. What? Oh no, that's elegance. I thought that was happiness again. I was like, ain't that a once per turn? But no, that's elegance. Bro, fix your fucking connection, my guy. Your Force Dragon looks cool, actually. Like, random sidebar, I think this dragon looks fucking sick. He's got the pendulum scales. He's gonna pendulum summon. When I can activate spells to trap them. Astrograph Sorcerer! Wow! Alright. What does this do? Well, now. Wow. Electromite. It's a pendulum deck. We were all expecting this. Not gonna lie, I'm thinking I might be fucked. The only way I'm not screwed is if somehow Mirror's Dragon's effect gets the result. Like, he tries to target my monsters, and I just activate this and blow up his field. That would be so funny if that ends up happening. It probably won't, but it'd be hilarious if it did. What is bro doing? Whoa! Yeah, yeah, that card, like, he's got a negate for Mirror Force Dragon, and he's gonna keep on summoning. I was cooked. Why am I even running this card? I could probably be running more hand traps, if anything. Some more staples or whatever. I see a lot of people run Primite with Dark Magician, and I actually have the Primite engine, so I could actually like make that, but I just don't know if I wanna. I like, you know, in true Yu-Gi-Oh fashion, like to just run like a Dark Magician, you know. Where's all my staples? Oh, they're right here. We'll go triple tactics, but I don't mind running one Eternal Soul because we could search it out multiple ways. And we can add like 2 triple tactics talent. Get a little bit more like modern-esque, you know? That way if a motherfucker negates my shit, we can still get something out of it. I am going second. What is this? Origami Goddess. During your turn, you may toss a coin. I'll draw 2. Wait. You could toss a coin until the result is tails. If you do, draw 1 card for every 2 heads? Wait, what? every time a coin tossing effect resolves while a monster's on the while this monster's on the field, double this card's attack for each heads from that effect? What the fuck is this card? Toss a coin until the result. So you just keep tossing. And for every 2 heads? Double this card's each time you toss it. And every time you toss a coin, its attack doubles? Like, what? I didn't even see what this person's running. And I will attempt to negate this. Free draw card? And double... What in tarnation? Like, nah, bitch, you ain't getting that shit. Like, you got a pot of greed out of that, alright? And draw 2. Like, what the actual fuck? Sup, punk? What's up, Justin? And don't say anything that has to do with being up, please. Given my luck, that thing would be a god before I get tails. Well, the thing is that you don't want to get tails. You want to keep flipping so it keeps doubling. If you get tails, it stops. So, in order to have bad luck, you'd get tails immediately. Like, dog, what on earth is this card, bro? It's not even just the doubling attack, it's the fucking draw 1 for every 2 heads. Like, what? I don't know if y'all know that this is a card that exists. There's a card called Second Coin Toss. It's a continuous spell. And, basically, if there's a coin toss you don't like, Second Coin Toss allows you to, and it's not once per turn, allows you to toss that coin again and see if you can, like, get it again. Like, a better one again. Like, this card is broken with Second Coin Toss. Dude, my luck is my only good stat? No. You can't fool me, Justin. What the fuck are you talking about? You're not lucky. Motherfucker just spin straight cap on the field, bro. Holy shit. Sure, one face of monster opponent controls, place 1 Preda counter on it, and if it's level 2 or higher, it becomes a level 1 so long as it has a Predator counter. Negate the effect. Yeah. Motherfucker just got on here just to cap. It's crazy. Does this have to target one face up? Honestly, we're gonna go Secrets of Dark Magic. Just so this motherfucker doesn't even get the chance. Because it targets. Neither player can target this card with effects. You can't negate it. I'm just gonna do this. We're not even gonna let you get the fucking chance, bro. Go ahead. Target this for a negate. I dare you. I double dare you. Target this shit for a negate, bro. I want you to target this card for a negate. I want you to. Anyway, you just remind me of something. I want to finish my Draco Tail. You play Draco Tail? You're a bitch. You're a whole ass hoe. I didn't realize how much of a hoe you were, Justin. That's crazy. Draco Tail? Like, nah, bro. Somebody gotta lock you up. You a hoe for that. I want to try it. It's not done yet. Oh yeah, I just want to try the meta deck face ass. Like, you a hoe. Let me just try the current meta deck, you know? I just want to try it. Like, no harm, no foul. Like... you ain't getting that past me? Fuck you think this is? I'm gonna negate this too. Fine. Fine. We won't negate it. Instead, I'm just gonna beat thine ass. And so I know that this is an Exodia deck because you have the Millennium on. But the thing is, your life points aren't high enough for its attack to matter. So go ahead. Go ahead. Whatever, I'm just gonna call you Gohan. Go ahead, Gohan! What? Effect Veiler? I almost feel bad. Alright. Meta this, meta that. That ever met a girl? Yes, Justin. I have. I've literally had a girlfriend before. Have you? I don't play competitive anyways, I just look draws. I already have like 80% of it. Motherfucker thought that as soon as I summon Dragoon, cause like as soon as I see a card that says target in its name, I'm like, go ahead and try to target Dragoon, you motherfucker. Like, go ahead, bro. Be my guest. Target Dragoon. I dare you. Mighty. Brent. Powerful cards will appear. Is this even a powerful card? Pay 1,000 life points special when summon one level 6 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck face up and attack or defense. That fusion monster cannot attack your opponent's life points directly and turn to the extra deck at the end of the turn. My default counter to meta stuff? Yeah, that's fine. I've actually been a Draco Tail before, so I actually don't care. I was just making some jokes. I don't even run level 6 or lower fusion monsters, bro. Like that doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, I've actually, like, here, I have a replay. I started this stream with a replay. Well, I have another replay. We're gonna watch this replay of Draco Tail. If I can find it. Or did I not save it because it was so one-sided? There was a time, like a match that I played where I just fucked over a Draco Tail with Dark Magician from your opponent's deck. Wasn't this? It could have been this. I can see his cards there. I guess we'll still see. Is this it? Oh yeah, Draco Tail. Yeah, he's running Draco Tail here. Yeah, I won this match going second. Here. We can go over it. Like, I actually don't care. here's my Draco Tail matchup. He's like Albass and Draco Tail. He's like a mixture of the both. So that's 3. I'll just speed through it though, because I want to get to more duels. Why did they always negate that shit? This was not the match I was thinking it was. Did I accidentally not fucking get it, or... What about second breakfast? Dog, there was a match. I wasn't playing Dark Magician. Yeah, he must have had an awful starting hand. But though, this wasn't the match I was thinking of. Hell, why the fuck was this match even not in... I must be a dumbass or some shit, because... I was playing Red Eyes against it, though. Not Dark Magician, so maybe that's a thing. Actually, no, because I fucked over one with Dark Magician and with Red Eyes. But yeah, why is this card in the like this battle, like that was not a back and forth. If anything, we're gonna save this one. This was the one I showed earlier. And why the fuck was that one in the don't delete? Like, what is this one? That's a Blue Eyes versus Red Eyes matchup here. This is against Eldic. Yeah, see, this was against Eldic with Red Eyes. What is this one? Is this Draco Tail? Like an Albass Draco Tail thing? No, it's like pure Albass. This is another Red Eyes v Blue Eyes one. Red Eyes v Salamangreat. This is my Salamangreat against this. This one's a loss. I have this one saved. It must have been a match I enjoyed playing, though. Okay. This is an old one right here. This one was... It's now like damn, 2024. It's 2 years ago. That's crazy. But, like, this match wasn't 2 years ago. It's close. July 20th. This was a match... You know what? We're actually gonna go over this match and analyze it like I did with the first match instead of just speeding through. Although it's 18 turns. But I think it's worth it because this is a buddy of mine, alright? This is my friend Gordon. Gordon fan. He sometimes appears in chat. He really big Yu-Gi-Oh head. This was a duel that both me and him had. That's why I had to lock it. This has to be my... I still regret not saving the duel against Wretched. You should have. But yeah, this was the duel I had against Gordon, and has to be my favorite duel I've ever had in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, in all the years I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! This is my favorite one. Because as you can see, 18 turns, the back and forth was crazy. So we're gonna just watch this because I want this to be documented on the internet, and so like, you know, like when I post we'll see it. Hell, I might even make this shit its own video too. Like edit this part of the stream down and shit. But yeah, this is the duel I had with my buddy Gordon. 18 matches. Let's get in. Like, not 18 matches. 18 turns. Let's get into it. I'm playing Red Eyes, and he's on Ghost Trick. Ghost Rick, Ghost Trick, whatever. He's going first. And I want to point out, because this duel happened in 2024, Red Eyes does not have its newest, like, support with, like, the Metamorph cards or anything like that, alright? This is essentially a like, buff Red Eyes, you know, it's in that, like, weird phase of its life, versus a, like, full power, Ghost Trick. Alright? Just so y'all know. He tributes Ghost Trick Mummy for Ghost Trick Festival. He also has this set down, the Ghost Trick Renovation. I still hate Ghost Trick because of him, by the way. This duel got me annoyed at Ghost Trick too, but at the same time, I love it, like, this duel so much. So he ends his turn with Ghost Trick Festival, while Ghost Trick card is in your field zone, Ghost Trick monsters can attack directly. When your opponent monster declares an attack, you tribute this card, special summon one Ghost Trick monster from your deck in face down defense. And if you don't know, Ghost Trick is all about the flip effects. That's why they have so much effects to not only, like, flip cards, like their own cards face down, but also, like, that way they can go back up and activate their effect and then go back down, you know. Yeah, and then he has Renovation, target one Ghost Trick field spell in your field zone, return to the hand. You can activate one field spell from your hand or deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one Ghost Trick Xyz monster you control. Special summon one from your extra deck, one Ghost Trick Xyz monster with a different name. So yeah. Draw phase, my turn. I get the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So I set Red Eyes Fang with Chain and Return of Red Eyes as I summon out the Black Stone of Legend. Activate it so I can tribute this card to special summon one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster from my deck. So I do it in order to summon out the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I just immediately go battle phase. It goes like this, special summon in face down defense, and it negates my attack. So I have to end. Also, I want to point out, this is my first time ever battling Ghost Trick, by the way. So I did not know what any of the effects did. He summons Ghost Trick Dulon. I activate Red Eyes Fang with Chain. And the reason why I was running Red Eyes Fang with Chain is because, okay, once ready, you can attach one material from this card, target one face-up monster on the field. Half its attack until the end of this turn. See, the reason why I'm activating this now, because Red Eyes Fang with Chain, I can target a Red Eyes monster I control and equip this card to it. It can now make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. But he's having my attack right now to 1,200, so it seems like he's gonna go off. The reason why I run this card, though, is because you could send this equip card to the graveyard, then target one effect monster on the field, equip that monster to this, as if it were an equip spell, its attack and defense become the original attack and defense of that monster. So this is really just here as an interruption, because he's going to try and half my attack, right? I'm going to activate this, send it away, and then equip his monster onto my thing. It is going to weaken my Red Eyes Black Dragon, but at least I removed what could be a problematic card, right? And so that ends up happening. So, even though technically my attack is lower than what it normally would be, because like he was going to lower to 1,200 instead of it being 1,000, because this card's original attack is 1,000. The reason why this is good is that way because his only monster right now, and Ghost Trick have a knack of, like, not having a lot of attack. They're not really an attack-heavy deck. They're more, like, effect monsters and stuff, right? And, like, controlling the field. So, I knew that much about Ghost Trick. And so, he only has a 0 attack monster in that, so 1,000 is more than enough in terms of raw attack. But I say as it goes down to that. But it's fine, because I still technically destroy that. He gets Ghost Trick Lantern back. The little Masito. Yeah, he flips it face down. Ghost Trick Mummy. Summon Skull. This card will be important later, but for now, I shuffle that. So I can summon this. Darkness Metal. He flips it face down now. It is turn 5 right now, and neither of us can get any leeway. He has 2. This pissed me off when I was playing with Gordon. He has 2 Ghost Trick Lantern in his hand to negate my attack and special summon it from the hand. This pissed me off. So I activate it, special summon. He flips it face down. I go to attack that motherfucker. He's face down. He goes like that. It's like that. Him having 2 of these motherfuckers really pissed me off. So I activate Red Eyes Fang the Chain to get 2 attacks. And in case he summons out a problematic monster, I can, you know, deal with it. This card, monsters your opponent controls cannot target face-up Ghost Trick monsters or any face-down defense monsters for attacks except this one. This one would literally not let me do, like, anything if I let this card stay alive. So I was like, oh my god. Because, like, I'm trying to beat him down. Because this is, like, what was, like, a beatdown Red Eyes deck. So, like, if I don't get rid of this card, I'll never win. So I have to concede and go, alright. But then he just removes it anyways. So I'm like, alright. Then he gets his Ghost Trick Mansion spell. So that he can play Ghost Trick Festival again. He ends his turn. We get the cards of the Red Stone. I normal summon it twice. We go like this so we can draw 2. Special summon. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Cooler than Blue Eyes, by the way. Sorry, not sorry. And then Ghost Trick Lantern. Like, I was like, motherfucker. And then another Ghost Trick Lantern. I'm like, you bitch! You had 2. Honestly, if he just did that for the lulz, because again, me and him are buddies. We're not in ranked or anything. This is literally just a duel room. This duel probably could have went on longer had he have kept 1 in the hand. But like we're just dueling for fun, right? In a duel room. So he just activated both just to be like, I have 2, bitch. You know, I was like, you motherfucker, you had 2. Red Eyes cooler than Blue Eyes must be the coldest take ever. I know, right? This card looks way cooler than Blue Eyes. By the way, okay, no, this is a hot take. This is a hot take. This is the best Red Eyes Black Dragon artwork in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh card game. This right here is the best Red Eyes Black Dragon artwork. Anyway. Continue on. Hello, Hera! We're going over a fantastic duel that actually took place in 2014. Not 2014, 2024. That's way too far back. 2024, so like 2 years ago, with me and my friend, Gordon. We're in a duel room. He shows up on stream sometimes. Let me grab my husband real quick. So yeah, this is just a for fun duel. Yeah, he draws. Tributes 1 Ghost Trick Lantern, a special back out, Ghost Trick Festival. Goes like that to change it to face down defense. I'm like, okay, I'm having enough of this shit. I'm having enough of this shit. Fuck your Xyz monster. Yes, that's like Gordon in chat sometimes. Yeah, this is his Yu-Gi-Oh account. This is a duel that happened 2 years ago, in a duel room. So we're just dueling for like fun and shit, you know? He's gonna attack, destroy. At least I destroyed his thing. Change this card to face down defense. The Ghost Trick versus Red Eyes. Alright. You use Red Eyes Insight, send that away. Get Red Eyes Fusion. Activate Red Eyes Fusion. Summon Skull and Red Eyes in order to summon Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. And so this card is like the boss monster of this deck, because this is an old, outdated Red Eyes deck. But yeah, I go into battle, but he smartly. The reason why I go into battle with this card is that if this card battles an opponent's, your opponent's cards and effects cannot be activated till the end of the damage step. So he activates it at the beginning of the battle phase instead of waiting until during like the actual battle, so that he can actually get the effect off. It was smart. I can't tell a lie, but that leaves Ghost Trick Lantern up for an attack. That's when we do this shit. I'll eliminate that. Special summons Ghost Trick. I go like this to special summon another Red Eyes Black Dragon. He's gonna flip that. Yeah, it's that. This is important. This card right here, Ghost Trick Knight. While the Ghost Trick monster is on the field, your opponent cannot flip summon. So that means that this card is kept face down. But it gets worse for me, because this is a continuous trap. With this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to the graveyard, your opponent cannot declare attacks for the rest of the turn. So yeah, he's gonna do that. He entered battle phase because he thought that this card would get enough attack to beat over this guy, but it ended up not, and so he used that too preemptively. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. I get another Red Eyes Fusion. He hasn't activated this card yet, so I can still do this. Now that he's activated this, I cannot flip summon. So if my cards are flipped face down, I can't do anything. I tribute these two to summon Nightmare Phoenix. That way I get rid of this card. I know I cannot declare any attacks for the rest of the turn, but I had to get rid of that card so I could still flip summon. Because he flips this card face down, I end my turn. I had to do that, because then my monsters would have been locked out. And just locked into face down defense. Hello, Jam. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. And now, important to know, when he attacks me directly here, I didn't realize, there was a card that allows me to do that. Monsters cannot attack face down defense position monsters, but attack directly if all their monsters are... It had something to do. Like, he could attack directly for, like... While this Ghost Trick card is in the fields... A Ghost Trick card is in the field zone, which it is. Ghost Trick Mansion. Your Ghost Trick monsters can attack directly. I didn't realize this at first, that Gordon was playing me. And so all of his monsters here can attack directly because this card is in the field zone. And if you notice, he has a lot of these traps as well. So he's gonna attack directly with that, and then flip these cards face down in order to keep that in mind. However, the field spell, an important thing to know about field spells is that they work both ways. So if all of his monsters are in face down defense, I can attack directly as well. They're not, obviously, because he has this. But that... I am gonna, like, keep that in mind, because I am gonna do that. I flip all these cards over. I summon Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, because I want him to activate a card. I'll summon out this. Because this would deal burn damage. Deal some burn. Attack. In phase 2. I then go into Zeus! Is this a replay of a match? Hera. The first thing I said was this was a match that happened in 2024. Of course it's a replay. We didn't travel back in time. It's not 2024. It's okay. So yeah, we activate Zeus. He's gonna target this to return it to his hand. That way he can get it still. And then just replace it. So he has it in his hand. But Zeus! And go like this to get another Red Eyes Fusion for next turn. Beautiful. The field is cleared. It goes like that. End phase. But the thing is that all of his monsters are technically in defense mode now, so I can attack over them. Boom. Boom. And now we reach the penultimate turn of the duel. Because remember, this match lasted 18 turns. Right? As it said earlier. This is turn 17 going into Gordon. So this is the penultimate turn of the duel. I activate this so I can summon out Red Eyes Black Dragon. Standby phase, main phase 1, he flips. You can flip that face down. However, all of his monsters are in face down defense, and he gets this card back, so I can't flip summon cards anymore, but I don't need to flip summon Zeus since he has no material. So there's no rush in order to do that. So I draw. Special summon Skull. He tries to activate this. And because now this is the ultimate turn of the duel. The final turn. Summon out Summon Skull. But it really doesn't matter. I just boost it up so I can destroy that. Either way. I'm just doing shit. And then... for the pure lulz, because I like this card, I've always liked how this card looked, I summon out Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. It gains attack for 300 attack for every dragon monster in my graveyard. And boy, do we have dragon monsters in the graveyard. So I just attack with Red Eyes Darkness Dragon as well. I had to do that because he was halving the damage. But yeah, I attack and win the duel. Beautiful duel. This has, again, this was my favorite duel in all my years of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! This was my favorite duel. Me and Gordon had a lot of fun with it. So shout out to Gordon there. I don't think I'll actually do a shout out redeem since he streams. So shout out to Gordon. Gordon. I forgot how to spell his account name. Well, I mean, I know how to spell it. I'm just saying, like, I don't really know how exactly he went about spelling it. Here, give me 1 sec. While I open up, like, Internet Explorer and shit. Just so I could see how exactly, because like you have to get the right like stuff, you know. So let me see here. Let me see here. Community follows list. Where is Gordon? Just so I can get the right at, you know. Gordon. Where are you, bro? There's Delph. There he is. Okay. Lowercase and then underscore. Okay. Gordon underscore fan 42. Did that shout out work? I feel like that didn't work. Shout out. I did work? Oh, so you guys could see it. I just can't see it. Oh, my fault. I didn't mean that. Misinput. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that, Hera. I'm sorry. It did work. Alright. Yeah. All due respect to Gordon. It was a great duel. My favorite duel, in fact. So yeah. Go show him some love. Cause again, this is my favorite duel I've had. Hide the misspelling shit. I actually pinned it and then meant to remove the pin and I accidentally deleted it, so I misinput twice. So yeah, that was me and Gordon's 18 turn duel. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Because again, like that has to be like my favorite duel in all the years I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that duel was fantastic. Also, the reason why I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Today instead of like Marvel Rivals, the Marvel Rivals has an update, and I didn't feel like waiting to stream. So, I'll update it after stream, and then like next stream we can play some more Marvel Rivals. You know, just that right now, I didn't want to wait, and so yeah. We gonna go in again to the dice rally. Haven't touched any Marvel yet this season. You should. It's when will the SG banner end? SG banner? Like Squirrel Girl banner? She had a banner? What? Whoa. Oh, Primite Roar. Armadillo monster that rolls up to form a dice-like shape. Dice Armadillo. That's funny. Squirrel Girl free skin? Really? I actually didn't know that was in the game. What is bro playing? Recover? This card is in the graveyard and your opponent has 5 cards. Coral Dragon? One card my opponent controls? Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Motherfucker, what are you playing? Oh, the one with the rocket. Oh, that. Yeah, okay. That's a. What the fuck is this dude playing? Millennium? I saw Dark Magician? Like, what? Motherfucker, you're killing yourself. Motherfucker, you only have 2,000 life points left. Anyway, okay, I gotta go now. Alright, Hera, have a good one. What? Wait! What? I didn't even do anything! I need to cook for Sahur tomorrow? I don't know who that is, but I'm assuming that they're a friend of yours. So, yeah. Good night, friend. Good night, Hera. And thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Like, how did I win this? Like, I didn't even do anything. Thanks for the free win, I guess? Gem Knight. Must be fused with someone above. Fuse material once you turn it should be one face of gem monster. This card gains time. Okay, so it's useless. Dog, that duel was so confusing. You know what? For the fucking vibes, bro, we're gonna end stream on that. We're gonna end stream on that. So we're gonna raid out for the vibes. We're gonna end on that stream. If you enjoyed the stream, I love and appreciate you. What day is it today? Actually, is today Thursday? Hello, Moon Blaster. How are you? You're a first-time chatter, aren't you? It's great to see you. I appreciate you stopping by. We were just ending. I was raiding out. Here, I want to let you in on the inside joke of why we're leaving, because we're ending on a funny note. I'll play the replay for you, since it literally just happened. I can't. Wait, it should be like a duel history thing. Hold up. Duel. History of my duels. It was in the dice rally. Match history. There we go. This guy. Dark Magician? Yes, sir! My favorite deck. We'll play this replay. This right here is the reason why we're ending it. This match. This is the match I just played, and I thought ending it on this funny note would be hilarious. So, and I, you know, might as well include you on the joke as well. So he gets to go first because he won the coin toss. Can I show you a replay if it's not too much trouble? Sure! Yeah, I have a Discord server if you want to join. You can like show me like replays there, like if you want to record it or whatnot, or if you just want to like send me your account name or whatever. I could view it before I end. Yeah, I don't mind watching replays. Like, see, I literally didn't do anything. Yeah, I think if you go !Discord, it should appear if you want to join my server, or if you just want to tell me your account name, I can search you up. You know, whatever works for you. I'm not picky. I am not picky whatsoever. 14, not 14. 417640. It's the last one? Okay. Let me see here. Right. ID. We go 7, and then 640, 394. 94. Right. Moonblaster. Thank you for actually having your Twitch name be the same as your username, because I always get so confused when it's a different name, and then I'm like, is this you? You know? And having a troubleshoot. Thank you for it being the same thing. I appreciate that. It makes it so much easier. Alright, replay. So is it the last one you played, or like the very last one in the list? Though. Like last one you played or last one in the list? I can obviously rule out it's not this one, because that doesn't make sense. So is it like last one you played, or last on the list? Okay, so it's this bottom one here then. Going second, total number of turns 8. Let's I want to see what you're playing. Ooh. A little bit of an Albus engine. Cool. What's your opponent playing? And then we'll get into the deck. What is your opponent playing? Oh, it's a Millennium. He's got the Unstoppable Exodia. He's got like an Exodia deck. Alright, makes sense. Eight turns, though. How does this Google last 8 turns? First one on the list is the pinnacle of one of my plays. I mean, hey, we can watch that one next if you want. I don't care. Nibiru and Mulcreamy based. Yeah, I figured that's what this guy's opening turn would look like. And this was Dice Rally, actually. I remember seeing that. Interesting. Trickstar. Yeah, he's just gonna be wanting to draw a bunch of cards. One in the middle is just me stealing my opponent's, bar. Oh, yeah, okay. The initial summon. Golden of Alboss. Albion, the Branded Dragon. I love this card, by the way. Sidebar, alright, because I know we watching you. I love this card's artwork. I think it looks really cool. Anyway, let's continue. So do y'all build decks based around, like, the cards you actually get during Dice Rally? I don't do that, but... Hey! Hey! Double raid! I appreciate the both of you. Triple raid! What? Thank you for the raids, guys! I appreciate it! Oh my god! Yo! Ghost hunting raid. Oh, were y'all playing whatchamacallit? Phasmophobia? Is that what y'all were playing? Yo, that's so sick. I appreciate the raids, guys. Fluffy the... Oh, it's Fluffy! I see you in BC a lot. Joker, my goat. Gordon, my goat. Fluffy the goat. Indeed, playing Phasmo. Joker has the raid run, though. That's perfectly okay. Another raid! Don't spam raids now, alright, Fluffy? I appreciate it, but don't spam raids. We're watching, if you see Moonblaster here in chat, he wants me to watch his replay, so that's what we're up to. Very annoying stall deck this guy has. I have no idea why I raided a second time on Fluffy's side. Maybe it, like, didn't go through or some shit. Oh. Wow. He is, like, milling you out with this burn damage. How do you win this? You don't know. Moonblaster wins this match. How the fuck do you win this shit? He's got swords out right now. You can't attack. This... I can't pronounce some of these names, bro. He's cooking right now. Let Moon fucking cook. Holy hell, he's cooking. Oh, this burn damage is crazy. Good shit, good shit. Hey, return Fire Dan. Oh, the fool! The fool! He's playing into your burn damage. Oh no, he's not doing shit. Oh, if only you could. I was about to say, just attack his fucking morphing charge. Dumbass face, but he has swords still. Oh. Brother! Brother! How the hell do you win this, bro? Because I saw it said win. How do you win this? Negate the effects of one face of card. Are you gonna negate swords and attack, or like what's the negate here? You negate that. Are you just waiting for swords? I think it ends this turn, right? Well, yeah. Damn! Damn! This part was a misclick? Yeah. This is the final turn of the duel, though. So. Yeah, this is the last turn Swords is here. Again, sidebar, probably one of the most beautiful looking card arts, in my opinion. I really like how this card looks. So yeah, let's... Oh, you negated it! Yeah! Sweet! With 700 life points to spare. What a close match! That was sick! I love when you break someone's board. That was sick, Moonblaster. Yeah. Sukuna versus Gojo, for real, man. That was beautiful. Yo, hats off to you for winning that, man. That was sick. Alright. Like I said, we're gonna end stream now. But yeah, thanks for showing me that, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, I'll love and appreciate you all. Next stream will be over the weekend. We'll probably I'll be stuttering over my words. But did you stumble over the follow button is the real question we should be asking ourselves. Anyway, so yeah, next stream will be over the weekend. Oh, so we raided into someone who was looking to end? Yes, I've been looking to end for a bit. A friend of mine is live right now. I need to go bother him for a bit. Yeah, well, I mean, we're ending, so I don't care. So yeah, if you want to leave and go watch someone else, like, there's gonna be nothing to watch here real soon. So, so yeah, feel free, dude. All right. Let's see. Who am I following though? Oh my god, this person's playing Marvel Spider-Man 2? Yo, the nostalgia there. I'm rating them just for that. Yeah, thanks for showing me that, Moonblaster. I appreciate it. So yeah, next stream will be over the weekend. I'll let you guys know on said day. But yeah, love you guys, and I'll catch you later. Alright? Bye-bye.